Facebook groups, they're the best thing since sliced bread, right? Right? Yeah, but there's a problem. Have you ever noticed that when you're scrolling through your news feed on Facebook that you see loads of posts from groups, and your group could be one of those group posts that's popping up? The problem is we see so many group posts that we don't really know which group they're coming from, particularly if you're a member of lots of groups on the same topic. So how can we stand out? How can we be memorable? I may have the answer. Facebook Live! When you see my face in your newsfeed, when you scroll through and there's this moving video of me, you know that post is from my group, right? And that's not the only thing. We know Facebook Live helps us make a real connection with our audience. People feel like they know us when they communicate with us on a Facebook Live. So if you're not creating Facebook Live for your group yet, you should be. All right then, I'm going to do Facebook Live for my group, but what should I do those Facebook Lives about? Topic number 1, AMA. AMA stands for Ask Me Anything, and you could set up a regular AMA in your Facebook group where people can ask you questions about any topic, anything they want to, and you can answer them. If you do an AMA, I recommend that you start asking people for questions earlier in the week, at least a few days in advance. That means you know what you're going to be talking about, and you're guaranteed that you're going to be answering a customer question or a question that your audience is interested in. Number 2, what's happening now? You don't always have to think about your broadcast in advance. If you are somewhere and something interesting is happening, pull out your phone, go live in your group and talk as you're introducing them to what they're seeing. Number 3, pop in and say hi. I tend to do this around once a week. I'll pop into my group on a Monday morning, have a chat with whoever's around. It's a great way to get my week started and to get people talking about what they'd like to get from the group. Number 4, training. Did you know that you can broadcast a full online training session like a webinar using Facebook Live? This is a great way to run a webinar. You don't need to worry about expensive software. It's easier for people to join in because they just need to be on Facebook. Even better, it doesn't require any tech knowledge. It's a simple way to run a webinar. And number 5 is interviews. Who would your audience be interested in learning more from? Could you do an expert interview with them? This is handy because you don't know everything about everything in your topic. Bringing a guest expert in takes the pressure off you. It also means that some of their credibility will rub off on you and your group because they have been featured there. How do you go live to your Facebook group? Head over to your desktop, open up your Facebook group, and I'll show you how. Click live video, and at this stage it may well request access to your video. You may need to hook that up. You can see on the right hand side, if you have more than one video camera, you've got an option there. You can choose to share the screen, but very often this is very glitchy. This is very glitchy. So if that's something you want to do, I recommend using third-party software. You can choose your microphone. Give your post a name. Maybe put something here that is going to tell people why they should watch. So a better caption that I've got there. What are they going to learn if they click play, if they decide to tune in? And at the bottom, you can give it a title as well. And then all you need to do is click go live and wait. And if you want to do it from mobile, it's even easier. Navigate to the group on your phone. Write your text that's going to accompany your live video and scroll down to select live. All you need to do is click the button. But how do you download your Facebook Live from your group so that you can repurpose it later? Here's a live video I created earlier on this week in my group. And you can see if I click on the 3 dots, there's no option there to download. So what I need to do is I actually need to play the video. So I need it to go full screen. Good morning, everyone. I wanted to jump in a little bit early. We'll just pause that. Now, if I go to the dots at the top right hand side of the screen, you will see there is the option to download the video. If you haven't used live video as part of your Facebook group strategy now, give it a go. Because remember all those people scrolling through Facebook, looking at all the different posts from all the different groups and not really knowing which group they were engaging with? That's just not going to happen when you go live. If you'd like to see more of this kind of thing, why not subscribe to my channel? Why not?